Imagine a world where you can get a fully functional, lightning-fast Mac for the price of a mid-range smartphone. It sounds like a dream, right? But with the way Apple is moving, that dream might be closer than you think. Welcome back to Educational Hub, where we dive deep into the tech shifts that actually matter for your wallet and your productivity. Today, we need to talk about a major shakeup in the Mac lineup that is sending ripples through the entire industry. You might remember the excitement a little over a year ago when the M4 Mac Mini finally dropped. It was a total game changer. Starting at just $599, it felt like Apple was finally giving the people what they wanted: raw power at an entry-level price. It was the perfect machine for students, creators, and small business owners. But fast forward to today, and the landscape has shifted significantly. The price has officially jumped to $799. That is a $200 hike that has a lot of people scratching their heads and checking their bank accounts. Now, before we get too upset and start blaming corporate greed, let's look at the facts of the situation. Apple isn't exactly raising prices on the same hardware. Instead, they are essentially killing off the base model option entirely. If you wanted the 512 gigabytes configuration anyway, you aren't paying a penny more than you would have a year ago. But for the average student or the casual user who just wanted the absolute cheapest way into the Apple ecosystem, that $200 barrier is a tough pill to swallow. Why did this happen? Well, it's a victim of its own success. The M4 Mac Mini became the ultimate tool for AI enthusiasts and developers. People were buying them in bulk to build Claude bots and neural processing clusters because the M4 silicon and its neural cores are just that efficient. Demand has stayed sky-high even as we enter the era of the M5 chip family. It seems Apple is using this moment to clear out M4 inventory and reposition the Mini as a more prosumer device. This leaves a massive, gaping hole at the bottom of their desktop lineup, and that is where the real story begins. This is where things get really interesting and where John Ternus likely has a secret weapon in the works. Apple has been watching the MacBook Neo absolutely crush it in the education sector. School districts are ditching Chromebooks and cheap Windows laptops because the MacBook Neo offers a premium, reliable experience for a bargain price. The secret to that success was using iPhone-style silicon to cut costs without sacrificing the snappy feel users love. And that brings us to the big idea, the Mac Neo. If the Mac Mini is moving up market to become a mid-tier powerhouse, Apple needs a new entry-level hero. Think about the potential here. Not every classroom needs a laptop that can be carried around. Plenty of labs, libraries, and home offices just need a small, reliable box they can Velcro to the back of a cheap Amazon Basics monitor and forget it's even there. They don't need high-bandwidth Thunderbolt ports or massive internal power supplies. They just need a machine that is responsive and stays out of the way. To make this Mac Neo desktop a reality at a mind-blowing $399 price point, Apple could take a few pages out of the HomePod Mini playbook. First, move the power supply outside by using an external USB-C power brick, the same ones they already buy and manufacture by the millions. They save precious internal space and significantly reduce heat. Second, ditch the expensive Thunderbolt controllers. Give us two simple USB-C ports on the front for basic peripherals and call it a day. Most students and office workers are just using Safari, Excel, and Zoom anyway. Third, we could even see a shift in materials. While Apple loves its premium aluminum, a high-quality recycled plastic shell, similar to the polished finish used for AirPods, will be durable, eco-friendly, and much cheaper to produce. If you take out the internal fan and use passive cooling with an A-series iPhone chip, you suddenly have a silent, tiny, and affordable Mac Neo that still smokes the competition in daily tasks. In my opinion, this is the smartest move Apple could make to stay dominant. The Mac Mini has grown up. It's a powerhouse now meant for serious work. But there is a massive audience of normal users who just want a computer that works without spending nearly $1,000. A $399 Mac Neo would dominate the education and budget markets instantly. It's the logical next step in Apple's quest to take back the classroom and provide value to the everyday user. We are seeing a total transition in how Apple views its entry-level hardware, and it is a win for everyone involved. If you like the video, subscribe to Educational Hub, share the video, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a tech update that impacts your life. What do you think? Would you buy a $399 Mac Neo made of recycled plastic, or do you think the Mac Mini should stay the entry-level king? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.